So this day was December 8th, Christmas time. This was around maybe 6, 7 o'clock at night. A few hours already passed. Delila's usually supposed to be home by 8. So I kind of got worried. I sent her a message, hey, where are you at? I should have gone to pick you up. Her friend lived a little bit closer to my house. So instead of mom bringing Delila home to me, she let her friend bring her to me because she lived close to my house. As they were making a turn going towards my house, there was 2 cars that were racing and they T-boned the car that my daughter was in. And that's how everything started. The girl that was driving, she was a bit hurt. She wasn't too hurt because she was driving. Yeah, and then the little girl that was in the passenger seat, she was hurt. I think she broke her pelvis due to the seatbelt being so tight, and it broke her pelvis, but she was hospitalized for a few months. You know, Delila was hospitalized way longer than that. I think it was 5, 6 months. Delila had bleeding in her brain. She was bleeding from her spine, broken finger. That's the first time I ever seen my daughter like that. And all they did, just gave her a kiss. I told her I'll see her in a bit. They took her up. And hours passed, you know, they passed, they had to do surgery, and then she finally came out. Doctors came to talk to us, to tell us they did have to open her up. They had to remove her part of her skull to let her brain swell up as much as they could to let it go back to normal. That's when they started telling me the severity of her case, that she had broken bones, bleeding spleen, and all that needed to be fixed. And I just took it day by day. That's all I could. He took something from me. You know, he broke something from me. He killed something from me. Because people always tell me that my child's here, but in reality, he killed that from me. I would never hear those words, daddy, dad, father. I would never hear those words ever again. Never. So he killed that from me. And for him to take that as a joke, it angers me. But you know what? At the end of the day, what am I going to get from that? If I go to jail, who's going to take care of my child like I do? Today, we try to enjoy life the best we could. I tried to take her out more often. Parks, amusement park. We went to Georgia last year. Just because she's disabled doesn't mean she can't enjoy life. So she finally gave in and decided to move forward with it. And it was a wonderful experience. You know, she got her makeup done, which was the first time I ever seen her makeup. You know, it was very difficult because, of course, again, she is disabled. I didn't get to do that father-daughter dance by her standing up. I did still do that dance, but I had to carry her. As much as I try to tell people do whatever they want. You know, adults will do whatever they want, kids will do whatever they want. You know, but I could say that it's not worth it. You know, racing is not worth it, you know, because you're just not damaging your life, you're damaging somebody else's life. And not just her life, my life, mom's life. So it's not just one person you're destroying. You're destroying so many people around that person, which my daughter was not the only one that got affected. All of us, all our lives got affected. It's not worth the racing. Take it to the track. Take it somewhere to where there's safe and precautions for stuff like that. You know, at the end of the day, go pay some money to take it to the track. Why try to do that in a residential street where there's kids and just families driving to normal days like this, you know? My daughter was coming home to me to share her Christmas cookie, and look at what happened due to street racing. Just because 2 people had 2 fast cars, they wanted to race, you know? It's not worth it. Number 1 goal is to grow old with her. You know, because it's not easy taking care of her. You know, I don't want to put this burden on her siblings or another family member to take care of her, but that is my goal, for her to grow old and till my dying day, so I could be the one with that burden, because this is my child. I know it sounds bad saying the burden, but this is my child. I want to take care of her the best I could until I can no more, and then let somebody else take that responsibility. Well, that's why I said to tell these kids, adults, it's not worth it. It's not. None of this is worth it, you know, because they took that from me. Again, you know, like I said again, they killed that from me. I will never hear those words again, you know, dad or father. I'll never be able to walk her down the aisle if she was ever to get married, you know. I miss her voice every single day, you know, so all I could do is reminisce from the videos I have of her and take it day by day.